Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Astraea Love. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to hopefully enlighten you, hopefully entertain you, and hopefully by the end of the reading, you will feel like you are connected with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. That is my main objective, is to direct you towards God. Of course, that is always going to be going within. Okay. We're never going to be going outward. We're always going inward. That's just the way that this channel works. Same thing with the other channel, actually, also. Okay, so make sure that you're familiar with my legal disclaimers. That is the stuff that's in it's basically this top part. Hi, welcome in the Phoenix Empress. But my legal disclaimers in this description box below. But by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. So for those of you that know muscle testing, that's going to be a really good way to, it is justice time for sure. It's going to be a really good way for you to just ask yes and no questions. Muscle testing, or if you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum. This is a pendulum. Little thing came off. There we go. So you can use that. I suggest when you're starting out with spirituality that you do get a pendulum and that you carry it on you, so that first of all, when you want to get the properties of a stone in your energy, because if you leave this at home, this is not going to do anything for you at home. It has to be within your arm's reach. Okay. So that's why I say if you put it in your pocket, you carry it with you, then you're going to be more likely, you'll more likely not only be getting the properties of the stone, of the mineral, but you'll also be getting like reminded, because it's in your pocket, to ask questions before you make decisions. So anyways, it's just a really good way to get in touch with your higher self. Okay, so make sure that, because I don't know what your guys' triggers are, so make sure that you're grounded. Make sure that you've eaten something if you're not fasting. If you drink any water or anything, like go do that. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves because you want to be grounded. Tarot can just straight up be very humbling. Sometimes it can be like beat around the bush humbling, and sometimes it can be like cutthroat humbling. Like, so that's why I always just say you want to be grounded, you want to be centered and focused. Okay. So I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger and do not harm the prophets of God. Okay. So if you don't pray, that's totally fine. I'm going to say this prayer for both of us. I ask that the Most High God be with us now and the Holy Spirit, and please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I also call upon the spiritual court systems, the Galactic Federation of Light, to be with us now in my location and your location. Okay. Yeah, so we don't want anything negatively impacting or influencing this reading. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for all of my subscribers. Please keep us safe. I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for always coming through. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence, and I meditate upon your divine will for this reading. Okay, so the basis that I got was that somebody's been lying on you. We got the Three of Swords in the upright, which is betrayal. So somebody's been lying on you, and today is a Monday, but they could be going to they could either be going to court today, or somebody from the court system, like a police officer or something, could be going to their house today. So it could be one of those things. And this is in regards to following up a complaint that was made about somebody in my collective. Okay. And so I feel like there was some fabricated evidence. We're going to see who this person is and what they're lying about. I really feel like there's fabricated evidence I don't know. Maybe you are somebody that has a public platform. Maybe you do messages. Maybe you do private readings and you don't have a public platform. However, you know this person tried to, I don't think that you do know this person. This person, not well. I think that this person maybe watched some of your content or solicited a reading from you, and then they made a bunch of shit up. And of course, I literally think that somebody tried to record themselves trying to sound like somebody else in the collective. And this is just this is an idiot that you're dealing with. A bad collaboration. Also, I'm like kind of tempted to play the throat chakra bowl because somebody is trying to shut your throat chakra down. They don't want you to be able to defend yourself or stick up for yourself, which is sad. Okay, we're going to open the throat chakra by going counterclockwise. Okay, and now we're going to boost the chakra by going clockwise. That's better. Okay, so we asked the archangels to well, we do have some alchemy going on. So we've just had the throat chakra bowl. The background sounds is a YouTube channel called Healing Vibrations. They have different crystal singing bowl sound baths that really help alchemize stuff, and so I always play them while I'm doing readings. But we want the archangels to guard our chakras and to realign our chakra system and reset our chakras, going from the 12th dimension down to the first, I guess. So thank you. Archangel Chamuel is here. So you may subscribe to Archangel Chamuel. He helps a lot with the heart chakra. So what I'm seeing is that, okay, how gossip and slander affects the chakra system is it's hit usually when it comes about, it hits the heart chakra, the high heart, and the throat chakra. Okay. And that's like where how we think about ourselves, so it's how we think about ourselves within the throat chakra, how we, and then in the high heart chakra, that's how we think God or source thinks about us. Okay. And then in the heart chakra is how we feel about ourselves. Okay. So, basically what I feel like they were trying to get somebody judged unlawfully, like off of lies, basically. Oh my gosh, you guys, justice the first freaking card. Yo, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're receiving justice at this time. Yeah, so the justice card is a card of personal integrity and fairness, but it's also a card of responsibility. With great power comes what? Great responsibility. And if you don't take serious like that responsibility, then you'll be put in a situation where somebody will seek justice against you. So that is so crazy. So this is telling, so whoever this person, I think that there might be more than one person that came up with this retarded idea, because this is just stupid. They're gonna be either found contempt in court or they're going to be arrested, most likely today, is what I feel like. The justice card, I was just going to say, the justice system wants you to move forward. So the justice system could very well want you to move forward in peace. That's why you're not going to be even contacted about this, because there's really no evidence to even pull you into court. Like there's not, other than, and this is why it's hard for some people to get, well, not really. I would say that people, to get a restraining order, because I've had to get one against an ex that kept coming back trying to kill me. To get a restraining order, you have to have some type of evidence or proof that the person is harassing you. All right. Now, if that evidence is made the F up or just fake, which is what I'm getting it's fabricated, that's a no. So there's two different reasons why this could have been fabricated. You could have, I really feel like this is all about jealousy and envy. So, but again, I don't think the human race is ready to hear that jealousy and envy is no no reason to do crimes against another person. Just because like somebody's jealous or envious of you does not give them the right to try to silence you with shut up spells, to try to do witchcraft on you, to try to steal your spiritual husband, your spiritual wife, your kingdom spouse, your twin flame. That's the type of energy, is like this person just wanted to sabotage everything. And again, I think that this person, this is why I was like, maybe you do make content. This person's like going through some type of something that you've said publicly in a general way, like these messages, and then is trying to like pull that into court. And they're using, and then the other evidence they're using to say that you're harassing them is falsified. So I think it's important that you know about this person, and more, and not so much about that they're like, God is taking care of this situation. Okay. God has sent somebody into the physical realm that's got a physical vessel that's working on your behalf. So I don't feel like you need to be worried about this situation. But what I do feel like is we're supposed to be learning today is how slander, gossip, and making up lies for people's chakras that are doing it, because I can tell you that their chakras are actually, it's like their chakras are actually shut down. Hi, Kels the ghost. Yeah, and the thunder rolls. Exactly. That is exactly it. So yeah, justice is coming in very quick. Like I feel like it was like the person that is in the physical realm. Oh, hi, Green Cat 35. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, everybody coming into the chat. I feel like the person or people behind this, they did this before to somebody else. They got somebody else. Yeah, they were using magic. See, this is what they did not. Yes, much love to you too. They did not perceive that you. I honestly feel like there's something about your energy that creates justice, almost like spirit uses you as bait to pull in people that would do dumb stuff like this. And I do feel like the demons definitely influence people to act out. It's just like how the archangels were with Pharaoh, influencing Pharaoh to chase after Moses, right? When Moses like leads Pharaoh out and splits the sea, and then the ocean comes down on them and kills all of Pharaoh's people. The angels knew what was going on. The angels were literally leading, basically pushing and antagonizing Pharaoh to chase after Moses, because they knew what they were going to do. They're like, watch this, and then boom, comes down the wave and wipes Pharaoh out. Okay. So yeah, there is justice in the higher realms. The archangels are working on your behalf, and they do want to defend you, but they also want you to know this about yourself. Okay. These people were going to try to use some type of magic to create injustice, and maybe it worked on somebody else that was in their south node in the past that was not awakened and aware. So when I do readings for basically the other people's energy and your energy. But I do feel like you're receiving the justice at this time. And so these are going to be your line of cards. So the magician, this talks about your tremendous amount of alchemy that you can do, which honestly, when you're dealing with slander and gossip, the way that it filtrates into the ethers, like you have to understand that people are not just saying these things to other people. And every person, if you were to look at every other person, like how the game telephone works, how the message gets distorted, and then if you were to look at every person, just knowing that that person has probably 75 monitoring spirits at least on them that are monitoring you. Okay, so I really feel like that a lot of people have a lot of demonic attachments, and I've been kind of seeing it for a long time. But I feel like when I come across the people in my collective, you have overcome these attachments. You've done something, because your chakra system does not look like the people's chakra system that are attacking you. And I can tell that their chakras are so low, I don't even know how they're still functioning. When I look at chakras being at a 1 being the worst it could be, and then a 10 being the best it could be, and they've got all of their chakras are 1, it means they've done something to disconnect. They could have tried to do something to disconnect you from source, but they're disconnected. the same love and light that we share with one another on here, these people don't have any experience with that. These people were not treated good as children. They weren't treated horrible, but these people are using their childhood like everybody alive has something that they're traumatized by. We've all been through at least one experience that left us damaged or traumatized. Okay, these people are adults, but they're trying to use childhood trauma as a reason to try to get you put in jail or try to get you restricted. I really feel like this has to do with your career. Somebody doesn't want you working. They don't want you like delivering messages. They don't want you speaking freely. There was a bit, that's why the throat chakra, they definitely don't want you. They don't want me revealing the truth, but I think you already know about this. Part of you knows about this. And I think a lot of the people that come into the chat, I think you guys have dreams about what I'm going to talk about the night before, because this is all feeling a little bit deja vu of what was going on in dream state. I had the weirdest dream and I ended up getting bitten by a snake, and that can mean two different things, right? Like, why was a snake in my bed? I don't know, but it was a sleep paralysis dream. I could not move. And I have two cats that passed away due to elderly cat years, and they were in my bed, but in the dream, in this sleep paralysis experience, I could feel my cats around me, but I couldn't remember like where they are, what happened to them. Like, this is so weird. It was like they were still alive. And so I was like trying to scream out, just like help, help, and nothing would come out. And then the snake came and it bit me in the lower back. And then I woke up and I was like, what the hell? And I don't like, anytime I have a dream that I'm dreaming inside my dream and I wake up from my dream inside my dream, I don't like that. It always freaks me out. And so I just had to like pray about it. And what I get is that, like, even if I'm being attacked, and I don't know if there was anything trying to attack onto me. I think it was more about, yes, being bitten by a snake is probably one of the scariest things. Like that, and I think spiders. Maybe it's just in the human consciousness that we all are afraid of that because our forefathers could have died that way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Kel's the ghost. You should write a story about that. That sounds terrifying. Jeez. The spider cat. Ooh, my goodness. So yeah, this person underestimated you. They underestimated your connection to be able to transmute energy, because I feel like you have been using these scales to create balance in your chakra system, where they think that their magic and their slander is supposed to take you out, their betrayal. The Three of Swords. These people, this is the thing about Judases. They never realize that they're about to be betrayed. Like, they never realize this. And while they're in the middle of trying to be, and even the people that are in the Illuminati, the highest ranked people of whatever, what they're like the highest ranked people, they go around betraying other people. And even these people that are highly ranked in the dark world, even these people get betrayed every time they betray somebody. It's like basically when you're yes, exactly. They take the silver before thinking. This is exactly it. I feel like these people are very abusive to one another. I was feeling like that they're just abusive people. They're incompatible lovers, because I was picking up on like two people that was behind this. So it could be a couple. These people could have lived by you, or they could have known where you used to live. Yeah, they're about to be betrayed by the justice system, literally. And it's all because, they're in this energy of the Five of Swords, which this card to me reminds me of Loki. I don't know why. It's just like Loki's like, haha, I'm gonna stab you in the back or the side eventually. But this card is about them putting their self-interest first, basically. Playing with matches, exactly. And they're playing with matches in a barn full of hay, and it's going to all go up in flames. And then it also talks about how conflict and hostility defeat and destroy important projects, public shame and dishonor, possible illegal and immoral conduct. Literally says that on the card. And then you're left looking at two swords on the ground and those two people in the back walking away. So that just shows me that a few people have walked away from this situation because they're like, yo, before I started attacking so and so in the collective, I had money, I had a car, I had a house to live in. Now that I've been attacking collective, I don't have shit. I have nothing in my life. God's taken everything. Like, I've lost everything. Maybe they don't believe in God, but whatever they believe in, they believe that the universe has taken everything from them. And so some people are like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm walking away. These other people who are really dumb, they're literally going to lie themselves into a jail cell. Hi, BC. Welcome in. Yeah, they're going to lie themselves into literally being in jail. And this is so karmically sad for them. But it's good for you just to know that God has got your back, like in every type of way. The Holy Spirit's not, and your ancestors do not play. Like your ancestors going to come in, and because these people like to do third parties all the time. They're all about the threesomes and stuff like that. Your ancestors going to just, hi, 714, 711 of the 144,000. Yes, we are so safe. Like, this is what God wants you to know, how safe you are. And it's not just safe because God's looking over you, but it's safe because you have this power. You've got the power of the magician, which means you can create anything, like truly. So these people, they're in the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which talks about little financial gain after taking a huge risk. This was to stop your finances. They don't want you working, or and again, I'm not for sure why, but that will probably come out. We know that jealousy and envy is not a real reason. So like, that's not anything you can, why did you make up false reports on collective? Because I was jealous and envious and couldn't process my LGBTQ plus feelings about them. Like, they're not going to say that shit because they know in their mind, in their right minds, they know that that's not really an answer. You can't really just say, oh, because I felt like it. Like, what? No. Especially when it comes to restraining orders, because this person could have tried to like I was getting, they could have been an old neighbor you had, or they could have tried to live around you. And then they're trying to get you thrown out of your house or some shit. Like, this is weird. So yeah, financial security is threatened for these people. Their credit is so overextended. So many possible financial choices, but no clear answer. There's not really a clear way for anything to be worked out. And that's why it talks about their investments are disappointment. Action without planning dooms their finances. And that's basically, they should have thought, like, because if you don't do something to somebody else, if you don't want it done to you, in the year 2025, anything we put out, it comes back immediately. If you guys have been noticing, the law of attraction is like on it. Where before it seemed like there was a little bit of time between what we said and then what would come. And now it's like this power, this magician ability is just like boom, 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 things are manifesting. And so these people literally tried to cause you an injustice. That's what their energy was. And that's what got created, because the law of attraction attracted that. They have to understand that your vibration is completely different. You don't have this like insidious bullshit energy within you. You don't have anything that aligns with the devil working inside of you, and that's a problem. Like I said, how almost all other people, they have like a bunch of monitoring spirits. So you have to either live your life knowing that like there's a big eye in the sky. Hopefully it's not an AI eye. Hopefully it's the eye of God, but there is a big eye there's something always watching us, Yes, always watching us. And yeah, you know what though? You're right. The situation with the border, if you live by the border, it could be a little bit of frightening. And that goes through any of the states, honestly, especially right now. Yeah, if anything happened to the United States, would other countries take us in? Yes. They would take us over. They wouldn't take us in. They wouldn't take us in as Americans and then let us still be Americans. They would take us in and then convert us to whatever their thing is. But yeah. So these people are SOL. They're shit out of luck. Yeah, you're bringing illumination to the fact that you were nowhere near these people. And that I honestly do feel like police use illegal methods to like mirror people's phones. And I do feel like they use other technologies that the government has, like the NSA. And I do believe in this particular case that these idiots got hacked by a police officer. And the police officer saw that whatever was going on in their phone did not come from you. And that type of stuff can be tracked. Like there are different devices that can see what's in your, well, not what's in your house, but if you have people in your house. So always read up on your rights, like as a person. I was watching, I don't know what the channel is called, but hi, welcome in, Shelly Carell. I was watching some YouTube channel and it's basically just explains how to deal with situations like if cops come knocking on the door, if they come to a knock and talk, if you are driving and they want to search your backpack, but your backpack's not in arm's length of you, then that's just like uncalled for. Stuff like that when they're doing traffic stops. And if they ask you to get out of the car, you always tell the police officers that you know how to use your rights and that you are using your right to remain silent. Like I've watched enough videos where I could go through the process, but I want you guys to watch these videos so that you have, yes, exactly. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. It is a major waste of resources. And that's why I think that these police officers use illegal scanning methods because they're scanning people's phones illegally. I don't know how they're doing it, what technology, but they are tapping into everybody's shit. And yeah. So, yeah. I know. It's like you should, and this is another thing too. For those of you guys that are divine messengers, God sent somebody specifically in for this. Like, so you have somebody that's protecting you. The sun energy, I want you to know everything that the sun touches. And remember, anything that happens at nighttime still is the sun because the sun is the reflection of the moon. The light of the sun reflects off the moon. So it's still the sun, right? Anything that the sunlight touches, the gods know about. Apollo knows about and Ra knows about. And you have both of those. Ooh, I got chills. You got both of those on your side. And so, yeah, one of these ancestors of yours is going to body jump into somebody and is going to have a third party with these people and then is going to betray them. Like that's the type of shit. That's why I really feel like Judas was crucified instead of Jesus, because it just doesn't make any other sense. I feel like Jesus was able to walk into heaven at any time. The Two of Cups in the reverse, this is the end of their relationship, the end of their collaboration, divorce or separation. Yeah, I definitely felt like these people were a couple. They may not be married, but they are going to be separating over this. Jealousy, misunderstanding, love dies. A lover is unfaithful and the other is unable to forgive and forget. These people, if they're not taken into jail or into court, if they're not going to court today or being taken into jail, they may get in a very violent fight with one another. This says, arguments jeopardize a relationship. The person with whom you are currently in a relationship is not your soulmate. This is talking about these people. And we know that, obviously. You would never see a divine masculine and divine feminine behaving like this. Acting out of jealousy and calling the cops on people. It's like very immature. This is like very immature. Trying to frame people and set them up. And so I swear to God, The cops have a scanning device, or they have an intuition machine or some shit like that, because nobody believed these people. But they've made enough reports now that they're going to be, like I said, either picked up or taken into court for being in contempt of court for being a liar. Oh my gosh, you guys, the Six of Swords, you're freaking, oh my God. Like the first card being the Justice card, and then here we are with the Six of Swords. Problems, unfavorable judgment and a lawsuit, unwanted marriage proposals, overwhelmed by crisis. They feel unable to cope with day-to-day problems. They're going to have to flee after this, because the community that they're going to go back to is going to be like, don't even come over here with this shit. You need to leave. And that's kind of what the community that I came from was like. They just were, believing whatever other neighbors were saying. But yeah, they were fucking crazy, dude. There was a whole community. And honestly, there was something going on in that city with the water. Like I switched cities, and all of a sudden, all of my symptoms went away when I started drinking other water. So yeah. But I definitely do think that there is something mentally going on with these people. I feel like they're going to be extremely drained from this, because all of this energy was sent out to try to, like, it's like, this is how witchcraft works. You boil spaghetti with an intention, then you're just throwing the spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks. When people do magic, they don't know if their magic's going to work or not. They think like for sure it should, right? Yes, definitely think before speaking, because I feel like with the shut up spells, it's like spirit wants you to be aware of how you're framing the way that you say things, because people are going to try to twist your words up and then use them against you later. But you already kind of know that. So if there were any doubtful ventures, like if these people, I do feel like these people were poo-pooing whatever you do for a job, saying that it's not legit or that you're false or something like that. That's why I was thinking, like, maybe some of you guys do readings like for clients, maybe you do healings, maybe you have an entrepreneurship, whatever it is. These people are extremely just jelly. They jelly about your guys' future and about your guys' present, because they're seeing that you're getting justice, you are the magician, and you are the sun. I feel like if they're getting any type of readings, they're not happy with what their readings are saying. And that's another reason why they tried to just attack you with this slander. Yeah, you could be seen as a ping. I don't know what a ping is, but a king of pentacles. Okay. So also you could have somebody who is a king of pentacles either watching over this case or see, because this talks about somebody, the king of pentacles is somebody who's very sophisticated and successful. They're very intelligent, very affectionate, hardworking. They're not so empathetic, but they are sympathetic to like causes and stuff. This person chases expensive cars. This could be a lawyer. This could literally be a lawyer or something like that. But this person gives generously. They're very devoted to religious or philanthropic activities, affectionate. This could be somebody that that's given you a contract, or they're helping you financially, whatever this is. Or this could be a lawyer that ends up, because again, there's some cases where like there's no reason to contact you like formally. We'll see if the Two of Pentacles comes out. If that comes out, then let's see. We got Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is just another warning. This is what these people are trying to do, and it's a major backfire. Five of Wands is someone will try, and this is what's going to happen to them. Someone's going to try to cheat them and even use illegal means to take something from them. These people need to not trust anybody with financial accounts. Says do not underestimate your opponents. That's exactly what I was saying at the beginning of this reading. They underestimated you. They are powerful. Beware, you may not see it coming till it's too late. Because I really feel like the justice system has a whole nother plan for these people. Oh, I love your kitty too. I love cats. I'm such a cat person. Okay. So yeah, these people are screwed. They underestimated your power. You're shining a light down on their energy. Yeah, this is because these people are the lovers and the reverse. It's definitely a couple. And they could be married. They're getting divorced. Whatever this is, they're definitely splitting up. And it has to do with this failed attempt to take you down. I feel like this person was pillow talking about you, which is weird. I think pillow talking is weird. Like it's just extremely offensive to have sex with somebody, then after you have sex with them, talk about somebody else. That's fucked up and crazy. Like, I don't know what type of person would put up with that, but I guess some bitches do. I definitely would never. I would be like, no, that's the thing though. These people are not respectable. They don't have any respect. And that's, this is a moral lapse in judgment right here. This is somebody cheating. So that could be what this is about. Somebody's trying to, throw you under the bus because they're cheating. This is going to be definitely, yeah, indiscretion, infidelity, interference, and in-laws, the need to heal a relationship. Yeah, I don't think that this relationship that they've got going is going to be repairable, to be honest. Because there's just been too much stuff that's been done. It's like once somebody does too much, they've done too much. And then it's just like, well, you did too much. The moon in the reverse, these people do not, this is why they want to steal this creative energy that you have. It's not just creative, it's expressive. It's talent. It's star quality. That's what they want. Both of them want it. How are these two people going to split up what comes to you? Like, riddle me that. How are you going to split up somebody else's destiny between two people? That doesn't even make any sense. So these people were being tested right here in the moon in the reverse. It talks about them failing their test. Literally. Take a break. It says take a break from education, whatever the fuck they've been studying. They need to stop studying that. Literally, they need to stop studying whatever this black magic is, or whatever this manipulation is. It's obviously not working. I don't even feel like it really was working. Yeah, these people are about to go to jail. 8 of Swords. Literally, they failed their test and now they're going to go to jail. And this could also represent being in court and being tested. These people have definitely a creative block. So somebody could have been trying to plagiarize your words. Like, let's say that you are on TV recorded saying something. This person was like writing down everything that was said and then tried to use it. Yeah, they tried to use it again. They also wanted to dominate whatever you do for a living. Like, why doesn't, like, these people literally want to pimp you or some shit. That's the energy that I get from them. They want to get money off of you. They want to pimp you out or something. It's so weird. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups in the reverse, which is betrayal of someone close, guilt, loss of a friendship, loss of love, envy of others, restless and repressed angles, criminal acts. It says that they cheat someone out of money, loss of home or possession. So these people are definitely on the way to the 5 of Pentacles. It's crazy. Yeah, because their neighbors are not going to want to have people that make shit up. Like, could you imagine if you knew that one of your neighbors just was calling the cops on somebody and making up false evidence and stuff? I would want them out of the neighborhood. I would be like, you need to go. It's time for you to move to a place where people do shit like that. Cause that is not what I'm not going to be like worried about somebody doing that to me. Not here anyways, cause I moved, but they were doing crazy ass shit to me where I was at. But all those people are suffering now, so I don't really care. I feel bad for them, actually. Yeah, the Hermit. See, these people have such a big distrust of others. When the police officer was telling these people to leave it alone and to just stop, like, you already got away with lying. Just stop lying. Stop making up bullshit. These people thought that their magic or whatever they're using for spiritual manipulation is stronger than you. They underestimated you, and then they had no idea that God was real. So these people, these are possibly atheists or people that only believe in the devil, which how can you believe in the devil and not believe in a creator of all things? What? Like there had to be something that created the devil. So that doesn't make any sense to me how people don't believe in a creator or a source. It just doesn't make sense. But these could be people like that. Like there's just definitely, they got nothing going on upstairs. Like absolutely nothing. This female, her pussy's on nothing. Like dried up fucking raisin. Seriously. This lady, man, it's pretty wicked people. Extremely wicked. Then not only that, these people will not trust their own judgments. They've gotten messages from the ancestors. They've literally seen angel numbers, and they've been guided to stop multiple times, and then they just decided to keep going. They're like where other people fell off and they were like, okay, we're not doing this anymore. These people were like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to get this person put in jail. We're going to sue them for a certain amount of money, and we're going to get away with this scam. Like, because really that's what it is a scam. But it's a scam that's wasting, like police officers' actual resources and shit like that. Even though they're using illegal methods to tap everyone's phones. Yeah, you are extremely strong. They did not see this. Like they did not see that you are this strong. They also did not see that you would be calling judgment on them. And that's part of why you're walking justice. Anytime somebody comes to mess with you, God takes it personally and is like, okay, well, since you wanted to do that to my child, I'm going to do this to your child. And then somebody loses a kid. And that's why you do not fuck around and find out with the Most High God. But also, the strength card talks about not getting angry. If these people were to provoke you, that's exactly, post raisin bran, exactly. If these people were to try to provoke you to your face, just like smile at them and walk away. Don't, unless they come to your door, then you could pull a gun on them and say, you really need to leave. But I would say that if these people come to you, it says, do not get angry. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get you upset so that they have something to record, so that there will be some type of evidence that aligns with their bullshit. And there's just not any. And the thing is that they're out of time for whatever this crap was that they were trying to achieve against you. They're out of time, which means you've ascended to another timeline where they either don't exist or this whole situation doesn't exist. I really feel like whatever they were receiving from spirit to do this, like if they had a house, if they had a car, whatever it was, that's been stripped and taken from them. These people are losing things they're having to walk away. They're having to walk away. Just like the other people walked away because they were smarter than these two people. They were like, all right, I know that before I started messing with person in the collective, that I had a car, that I had a house, that I had high DM subliminals, welcome in, that I had a life, that I had an animal. And since I've messed with so-and-so in collective, it's been like loss, and then no animal, no house, no car. I mean, and then on top of that, the police keep coming back to wherever their location is, and they're trying to find these people. And so I feel like this person was going to try to travel to your location, but like I said, you could have moved. And so they don't know where you are. And it's driving them insane because they know that this court date's coming up. They're going to be in the 10 of Swords. Like, this is obsessive betrayal. This is just overt. Like, one sword would have done it. Okay. This is like Julius Caesar. It's like crazy betrayal. But they're very dissatisfied with not being able to get you. So maybe they did something in the past to either you or somebody else that you had to make an agreement with this person. I really feel like they were trying to get some type of like protection against you. And that's illegal protection. It's basically illegal protection. If you are doing black magic and heinous acts against somebody in the collective, So this person's doing heinous acts, and then they go and they try to protect themselves. No, the universe does not recognize that. The universe does not adhere to that. The universe is basically like, no, you basically don't have ancestors now. You don't have spirit guides. There's no angels. You got the archangels hunting you down like they did Pharaoh. How many times did God have to say, like, walk away, Pharaoh, let my people go? How many times literally tell Moses, no, go back to Pharaoh again and tell his ass, you need to let my people go? I mean, it was a lot of times that happened. And then boom, the archangels came down and they were like, yeah, Pharaoh, go get Moses. And then of course, boom, there comes the wave. And then the angels go over to Moses and help Moses on his way. So yeah, this is definitely could be about something that you do on the World Wide Web. This judgment is causing other situations and other cases to be looked at more carefully now, especially anything to do with these people. I feel like these people are drama starters, they're karmics, and they're low vibrational. The only reason I allowed them to live thus far is because they were being tested with this failed examination, and because maybe you're supposed to learn how to not get angry, how to stay in your strength. Yeah, exactly. How to fight without actually fighting. So by standing strong and standing tall and just not allowing it to affect you, you're fighting it without, like, that's why Jesus turned the other cheek, is because Jesus was like, I'm not giving fucking no energy to that shit. Boom, turn the other cheek. It's not like, oh, it's okay to beat me. It's like, I am not giving you any reaction because you wanted to hit me so you could feel a reaction, and I'm not giving you shit. And that's why they whipped him, supposedly. Again, I have my own interpretation of it. But yeah, every Judas that's ever existed, and if this is like Judas coming back around, because that has gone through many lifetimes, especially if you're an ancestor of Jesus, then you could have been affected by this Judas energy. But I definitely feel a Judas energy, and it always betrays itself. There could be somebody that is in the military. I feel like you could have a relative that's in the military. Yeah, exactly. It's like you can't argue with somebody that doesn't have the correct brain. Like, they don't have, these people are mentally challenged. This person that's in the military, I don't know what type of military program you're a part of, or if this is MK Ultra or some other shit. But yeah, these people, the government doesn't want to give you up. This is the thing. The government doesn't want you to be imprisoned. You're a part of something bigger. And that's what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is coming in to make these people Eight of Cups, the situation, because you are a part of something bigger. This Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person may very well be somebody attached to these people. This person will pass through your life without changing it. I feel like they've gotten a few people to lie and bear false witness against your name. And this child is attached to this family somehow, and they're definitely suffering for it. Their child's a karmic. So yeah. Also, somebody could have been saying that you did something to them, like you tried to hex or curse them. That's not true. Maybe in another lifetime, you defended yourself and took this person's ass out. But in this lifetime, you have not done anything. So, like, and that's where a lot of people that are psychic or mystical, or they can use their third eye, they'll see, okay, well, there's a curse between us, but they won't look to see where that's coming from. Like, is that even coming from this lifetime? A lot of the times when curses get triggered, it's like you meet somebody and something bad starts to happen, and it is a curse that got triggered, but it's not because that person's doing magic in this lifetime. It's because whatever other lifetime, that magic is still unresolved, and so it gets triggered and then gets brought up again. These people are people that like don't know that, so they don't know to ask, is this coming from this lifetime? So they could have gone to a psychic and gotten some information that there was a curse that came, like, but again, there's no evidence of you cursing this person or anything like that. It's coming from a different lifetime, and it's got this person. This is like famine, you know? This is being breadcrumbed. These people really wanted to pimp you out and breadcrumb you with your own energy. And they wanted to do it legally. They wanted to attack you legally. And so they're in the Six of Pentacles and they're in the Ten of Swords. Obsessive betrayal. But they should have thought about that. They should have thought about, like, when they pulled out the first sword, excuse me, confirmation, sword to stab in your back, that eventually those swords would be going into their back. They're definitely now all of a sudden. So they've been playing victimhood like a lot. They've been playing the victim a lot. You could do something on the World Wide Web, and God is calling judgment, because whatever you're doing is bringing happiness to other people, and it's bringing a connection to other people, and it's helping others. This also could talk about a large sum of money coming your way. If these people were stealing from you in any type of way financially, that, again, you will get money back for that. You're going to get back 10 times what they stole, because they're going to have to pay other fees on top of it. And yeah, like, if it ever comes to your awareness, you could sue them for defamation of character. These people are broke as hell and they don't have anything, but they would be owing you for the rest of their life. At least maybe they would be taught a lesson and would not do this to anybody else. Because like I said, that what they're doing to you, they've done to somebody else. And they got away with it before. And so that's why they literally thought it was going to have the same effect. These people, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords in the reverse, this is like death. This is like they lack the strength to fight for their own point of view. They're unrealistic and unable to communicate with others on this project. Yeah, they're creating conflict and holding up progress. I'm also seeing somebody, now I'm seeing a different vision. Somebody doing a movie, and there's somebody that's in the cast that keeps holding up this movie production because they're like introducing all of this drama and shit. So maybe you're working on a movie, or maybe you're going to be working on a movie. Somebody's going to slow down the project with this energy. This Four of Swords in the reverse says, prepare or update your will. That's why I said death is on the way for these people. They need to prepare and update their will. Conflict dominates their life. Then we have an Emperor in the reverse. This was somebody that was trying to bully you. They thought that they were going to spiritually bully you. And because that didn't work, the Most High God stuck up for you. That then they were going to try to bully you physically. That didn't work. You moved. Now they're going to try to bully you legally. And that's backfired. And there's like nothing else that they can really do. Abuse of power, domination, loss of job, loss of control. These people are losing, like whoever was in power that allowed these people to get away with it the first time, they're losing their job. This is talking about a domineering bully, a self-centered person, danger of serious injury or competition by this person. You could be in Empress energy, which means you could be extremely creative right now. You have very creative energy, I'm getting. Also, very loving relationship between mother and child. I feel like you could be healing wounds with your mother. This Emperor in the reverse, and these people are in the Five of Pentacles. Loss of home, loss of job, loss of possessions, being cast out. God wants you to see the effects. See, this is a good lesson for everybody. If you follow spiritual law and just do the right thing and show up for yourself and continue to work on yourself, you're going to be in the Empress position. If you engage in karmic behavior and do vile things against other people because you're jealous and envious, you're going to end up in the Five of Pentacles. It's just the way that the universe is choosing to deal with it. And this is really not as bad as it could be. It could be a lot worse. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These people do not realize how much worse it could be for them. You know what I mean? Like them being in the Five of Pentacles is not as bad as it could be. And God's waiting to hit these people. So yeah, I'm seeing Knight of Cups energy here. So this could be literally, this could have been one of their plans was to send in a Knight of Cups energy. What in the hell is the Empress going to do with a Knight of Cups? No, thank you. This is why the shit didn't work. this is exactly, if these are the ideas that this person had, this is why it's not working, because they're sending in a Knight of Cups to try to deceive the Empress. No. And give the Knight of Cups a command, and that's about it. It's so funny. They're like, we're going to send in a great, somebody that looks like Jesus or some shit. Somebody that looks like holy. We're going to send in somebody that looks like they fit the part. And they didn't realize that you're an intuitive being, that you're the magician, that obviously you can create love for yourself. You really don't need that. It's crazy. Well, these people might be a little crazy, because that didn't work. They thought that you were a fool. I'm not kidding. Like, these cards can come out any more clear. Thought that you were this fool, that you were an idiot, that you would just accept any type of love offer. Like, and this is why these people are stupid. They didn't even look to see if you have a divine partner or if you have somebody. It's retarded. They just assumed that you would accept this love offer from whoever they sent in, that they were going to try to make look the part. And no, that is not the case. So you're in the Wheel of Fortune right now. And that's what these people are seeing, and that's what they're freaking out about. Is they want what you have, and they want it now. They wanted it yesterday. They're still stuck in that energy. That's what's got them really in the Five of Pentacles. And this is what the Knight was going to come offer. They thought that you were stupid, that you were dumb enough to be deceived by this, or manipulated or controlled by this, because all the other people they came across were. But you're not the other people. I mean, these people are people that you can't say no to. So they could be somebody demanding on like a TV set or like a movie set, but these people are ridiculous. They're very demanding. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you've got this protection coming from the universe, protecting your crown, protecting your job, protecting your seat, your throne, everything. Okay, these people are not going to be able to move you unless you want to be moved. So this is still an excellent time for you to begin your work and to continue doing, your life's mission and career will become clear. This is God giving you clarity on why this devil energy was harassing you. You're also going to be able to persevere through all of the shit that these people will die from, like literally die from. These people may actually die, but whatever they're going to go through, you're going to persevere and they're not. And that's one reason why they can't come with you. Where you're going, you're headed to heaven. These people cannot come with. And the devil knows that. It's part of the devil's job to keep these people on the earth and bound into hell. So the devil knows that. And we all know that the devil works for God. So I feel like if you had gone through a Job season, it was allowed, but it's not going to be allowed now. You have access to the world and you have a lot of positive energy. You guys are changing so much. You're growing so much. Your soul is expanding so much. I feel like you're actually, it may benefit you guys to work with runes at this time. I feel like Perthro is the rune, because you're basically, from within yourself, you're bringing all of this creative energy, all these creative ideas, and all this innovative thought into your metaphysical womb, and you're birthing forth new creations. A new world is being born through you, regardless of your gender, because we both have masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves. But you have divine feminine. The divine feminine on this planet has been dead for a long time, but it's been resurrected, and it's been resurrected through a lot of people who have a divine connection to the mother of all, which is like the universal womb type energy. So you may be actually receiving some good news about this soon, that you could have a defamation case against somebody and then you'll be able to sue them. Or you may just receive something. You may hear, like, you're going to hear about this justice. I just don't know how. It could come through a notification in the mail. It could come through some person you don't know trying to send you something through Messenger, or it could come through an email. You also have this Ace of Pentacles energy right now that is really, really on fire. That's why the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, you are being gifted the financial. Well, okay, you have the gifts necessary that you can use to create all of the financial support for every project that you want to fund, every charity you want to fund and gift to. You have this Ace of Pentacles. The universe is saying yes to you. You also have the Six of Wands right here, which is fame, honor, public recognition, victory over the opposition, success. So you could be an actor, you could be a singer, you could be a dancer, you could be somebody that's like a rapper, you could be somebody that does, stuff on TV, or you could be called to do something on TV or on the web, on the World Wide Web. That's how I feel like you're going to reach a lot of people. And that's why this judgment got called, because you are here to change the world. Like, you're literally here to help this world. That's why judgment's getting called on these people, because these people wanted to stop you. And this could be somebody that you rejected. And maybe you were like, I'm not helping you anymore. You stole my shit or whatever. I'm not helping you anymore. These people are like, well, if you're not going to use your gift to help me, you shouldn't use it at all. And no, that's not how God sees it. God sees it as you and my collective. You're here. Yeah, exactly. You're here to spread the light, spread the love, and to change the world through changing yourself and then bringing these creative projects to light. And that's what's going to help change the world. I mean, anybody, if you enter into the music industry and you take your music and out of the whatever hertz they tell you to do it, and you put it in the normal hertz, you're going to have a better response. Like, I just yesterday watched Lady Gaga's Abracadabra, and they said that a lot of it was magic. I didn't really feel like to be honest, I didn't feel like I was under a spell after watching it. I felt like Lady Gaga just incorporated all of the different movies she's done and American Horror Story. She just took a little bit from everything. And then it was kind of like in this moment and like a little bit like that. It was just very artsy. But if you want to actually create music that has frequency, that is magical, you want to mess with the hertz. You want to change the hertz. So you want to change the hertz, and you want to not sing as fast. I don't know why they keep speeding up the music. They speed everything up. But yeah, just by having that extra tone in there or frequency in the background, that creates balance rather than discord, because the music we have now has a frequency that's not positive in it. Page of Cups. Beware of a fishy offer. This reminds me of beware of somebody trying to give you flowers as well. There's an ancient Egyptian spell that is on a papyri, and it's like a girl who has a bouquet of flowers she's giving to another girl, and behind her back she's got a fish, and there's a fish in the flowers, and it's a papyri. It's a very popular one. Anyways, I figured out the hard way that shit was a spell. And if you bring those flowers into your house that somebody gives you and it has that spell on it, and this spell was one that came from a different lifetime. I know that this person didn't know how to do this spell, but still I brought it in the house and then was affected. My nose was affected for a long time negatively until I figured out what was going on by looking at that papyri. Thank you guys. Thank you, Green Cat 35. So yeah, you're coming in. So this jealousy could be coming because you are getting such recognition and you're having glorious success. So there is something to be jealous of, but I don't really feel like jealousy is warranted. I don't feel like it really serves any type other than, jealousy is negative. Envy could be used for a positive purpose. if you look at something and you're like, okay, that person has a yellow Lamborghini. I love that yellow Lamborghini. I would like to get one. Okay. That would be envy working in a way to your benefit because it's motivating you to go after things that you would not normally think that you want and to create that for yourself, right? But then when it turns into jealousy, that's like, okay, not only do I want that yellow Lamborghini, but I want their Lamborghini, not one of my own. And then I'm going to be pissed about it. Like that's what jealousy is. It's just, it's being mad because somebody has something that you don't. And all of us, and if this person's pissed off because you have spiritual gifts, they need to get over it. All of us have different spiritual gifts. It's just every person's different. I've been reading for people since 2012, and never have I seen two people that are exactly the same. Like we're all different. I do feel like you're the star energy. You absolutely have the star quality and power, and that's what's causing the uproar and jealousy. Also, where it talked about unwanted marriage proposals, you may have people throwing themselves on you, and you just need to seriously, well, if you are in Hollywood, you need to remember that mostly everybody in Hollywood probably has herpes. So you need to be very careful. And then they do pick, like, they'll pick certain types of people to send to, and it's all manipulation through sex. So just be aware. Like, I think that if men really understood the power of sex, they would go about it differently. They wouldn't be just giving it to everybody. You know what I mean? Because just how there's, there's men that can drain you of your sexual energy, and there's women that can do the same thing. And when they're taking that sacred yoni energy, that's where you create from. But you've got so much star power that literally it's not just one thing that you do. Like you could be an actor, a singer, a dancer. Like you could just have all these things under your belt. And that's part of your good fortune for this lifetime. You sent yourself here with the stuff that you need so that you could get the job done. And God's like, be creative, go about it in whatever way you want. But what we're trying to do is raise the vibration of the people on the planet and raise the frequency of this world and heal our planet. That's what we're here for. And connecting with one another, reminding, we're basically here to share our gifts and knowledge, to not be gatekeepers, but to help other people get to the Most High God. Because when you have God, you don't need anything else. And these people don't understand that. Yeah, this Two of Pentacles, this is definitely, you're going to get news. You're going to get some type of really good message, like a document. The document could arrive putting an end to a problem. It says, enjoy your work and learn from your challenges. Absolutely. When I see the Two of Pentacles in the upright, I know that you're able to balance your emotions. And if multiple situations come in, like multiple talents, you're able to juggle that as well. And you don't fumble. So yeah, be patient and wait for all of the elements to fall into place, because they truly are. This person's about to experience a death. I mean, it's a death that cannot be avoided at this point. Like, I would say that it's probably fated. Maybe it was their fate to do this to you. I don't know. But these people, their priorities are extremely and dangerously, deathly out of balance, right? Your warring angels don't play about you, and they don't care. They're like you may be very forgiving and kind and would not want to see these people punished, but your ancestors, they're not like that. Like they don't care. They don't care if this person says that they're sorry. They're like an eye for an eye. When it comes to the chosen, we don't care. So yeah, scandal, loss of innocence. These people enter a world where they play for keeps, not for the weak or cautious. They stay on a self-destructive path, even though they know that it's the wrong thing to do. Clearly, it is the wrong thing to do. Okay, we're going to use the Cosmic Insight and see if anything else needs to pop out. I like using the Oracle cards on top of the Tarot, because the Tarot gives you a lot of information, but I like how the Oracle cards also give you information. Let go, make room for the new beginning that's on its way to you now. Oh, thank you so much, Kels the Ghost. You guys are awesome. So yeah, this situation, when you get this important news, you're going to want to just let go, because this somebody was a liar. Be careful. Someone is sneaky. They're a liar. That's a liar face right there. That is a liar face. Oh my gosh. You'll hear me call people liar faces. Liar face. That's the liar face. So yeah, I really feel like you are so protected from this. It's crazy. These people are literally like, they're going to experience a death because they talked bad on you and they tried to stop you from fulfilling what God told you to do. Literally, which is dumb. Sexuality, someone's still figuring themselves out. So that's something that I would say is a necessity. If these people are going through any type of situation that they're still trying to figure out their sexuality, which I did pick up LGBTQ plus, that is one thing. Like if you were to come, for me example, like as a woman, if you were to come to me, that would be the one thing um that I would say, please have that figured out before you come to me. That's probably, see, people do so much destiny swapping that they get confused about this. Okay, I can totally look at a rundown for the month. So you're going to be really busy, like very busy. I don't know if you're like traveling. Are you traveling, Kels? I feel like you're going to be extremely busy this next month. Well, it's going to be like, so you're going through an energetic awakening, and I feel like you may be experiencing some Kundalini energy. That's going to take you 3 weeks out from here, but I feel like you're going to be busy for probably the next 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And so that's why I'm wondering if you are traveling. Well, I do feel like you're going to be making money. You're going to be making money. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So one of these people could be a water sign, or you could be a water sign. I also feel like you're on a healing journey right now, but you're also going into a period of like healing that it's probably going to last about 6 to 8 weeks, but it's going to like, it's basically an ascension. There is something going on with the stars and the energy right now because you're transitioning. It would be interesting, Kelsagos, if you were to look into your birth chart and to look into your ascending signs, because I feel like you are in transition from South Node to North Node, and that's why you're going through such a healing period right now. You may also be awakening your third eye. So yeah, you're seeing, you could be seeing literally when you're around certain people, you could be seeing spirits or energies. This is your third eye's awakening right now. It's opening and you're going to be able to see your protection. Actually, you have the gift of discernment, so you're probably going to be able to see what's protecting you and then what's like around other people. I feel like your creative energy, so your sacral chakra is probably one of the highest chakras that you have right now. And so your creativity is like you're going through a healing phase, but everything's expanding. All of like your language, the way you speak, how you say things, you're going to be learning different ways to say things. You're also going to be very much so taking care of your health. So I feel like that's what it is. Okay, what I would recommend for the next 6 weeks is to take every couple of days, like get some turmeric. They sell turmeric pills, and this will help you because a turmeric, you can either turn it into a paste by mixing it with sandalwood and then putting it on your third eye, and it will detoxify your third eye. God is basically upgrading your system because you need to be able to discern like when people are coming in on some bullshit. If they have bad health, you need to be able to discern you're going to be around a lot of people. And then I also feel like you're going to be able to manifest your energy through a lot of people. So maybe you could be doing something like performing something where a lot of people are going to be looking at you, or you could be making like advancing your art. And then I feel like you are going to have possibly a little bit of time where you're feeling like where's my energy going? It's because you're in healing. So when you're in a healing period, it's kind of like a little time capsule that when God wants you to go through an ascension, there's still stuff that needs to be healed before you can raise your frequency. So God will kind of cocoon you. And that's what I'm feeling is like literally a cocoon happening. And so you are going to grow so much, and you're going to gain so much more insight on what you do for work, like how to make it better, and then how to produce things. So maybe you do produce some type of, like I was getting a TV set or some type of recording something, but you could find a way of doing things that is extremely affordable, and to where if you were like had a label or something that was like, well, we're going to have to pay for that. Like, no, you already have it. You are going to be coming up with something to already have it covered. I also feel like you could be meeting more people that do the same thing that you do. Music stories and crappy cartoons. Well, you definitely are in a very creative energy. And so that's why I feel like writing is very high compatible, singing, rapping, dancing. You inspire other people. And this is why I like you being in whatever industry this is, because you are inspiring other people not only to get right, because you don't have your head up your ass. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be mean to like celebrities or people in the public eye, but like there's very few people that really have their shit together, and you have been through so much, like so much, that you just have a wisdom that these other people that have been stuck in the field, they don't have this wisdom because they're blinded greatly by the people that they think are supporting them, but they're just using them. This pets, you could have pets. I feel like you are definitely pulling from some type of animal totem. You've got a lot of guardian. You've got a lot of protection around you right now. Also, you could be getting a new pet. Sometimes animals will just come to us in the weirdest of ways, right? You could be drawing something about a pet. And then also, just being reminded of the dream I had of like how I was so scared and it was sleep paralysis, but my cats were around me. I feel like you have energies like that around you. So you're being protected in the dream state. If you haven't been remembering your dream, I would pray about that. Yes. Oh my gosh. You have 4 black cats. That's so dope. That's awesome. Yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. You didn't get diddied. And that's a blessing. That's seriously such a blessing. So now it's safe for you to come out and do more music. Like, absolutely. You're entering into a creative period where it's like a cocoon. Like, I feel like you're going to have multiple projects that you work on. And I feel like you're going to you're figuring something out when it comes to music. Manifest. Oh my gosh, this is exactly it. How to manifest through your music. Like in a humongous way. I also feel like you're developing your voice. So it's like your voice that comes through your art, that comes through your writing. You have a certain way of speaking and describing things. And I really like it because it's definitely authentic and it's different. Yeah, you are in this manifestation energy, and you're ready to utilize all the people that like your music. basically, when you have people focusing on you in that type of way and they're cheering, you can use that energy to manifest for yourself more success. I think people know about that, but I'm not for sure. Challenges. So the challenge may be that you need to make a decision and work on your inner healing. And this could be to let go of a habit, let go of a person, let go of a place, let go of a thing, or let go of a concept. And I'm getting for the biggest energy, the challenge is letting go of concepts that you've had. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you are having a good day. Literally. So if a challenge does come up, it's just going to be because you need to heal. There's something within you that needs to heal. So I don't feel like this is a challenge that will cause you to like not be able to recover. It's not a challenge. This is more of something that just expect that as you go through this healing journey and you heal from how things used to be in the industry. Yeah, you're like, I feel like something's going to tempt you. Something's going to come forward to try to tempt you. And then this move on energy. Yes. So you are definitely each day, every day that you write, you're expressing your voice. And every day that you create art, every day that you create music, you are expressing that voice. That voice is very powerful. It's extremely powerful. So you may be called, the challenge may be that you may be called to move on from somebody, but this person's not even available anyways. So I feel like it's just going to be a natural thing. And it may be, and where I was saying that this was concepts and the way that you're thinking about things, this is basically the challenge may be your belief system. And then, what happens in the future may challenge your belief system. That's what it is. And then you may be called to move on from that belief system and to abandon it altogether, especially if it's not really helping you. And I feel like that's why you're cocooning for the next 8 weeks is going to be for you to let go of these belief systems. And they do have to do with how you create and how much energy you have. Somebody may make a confession to you. Someone has something to tell you. So somebody may really make a confession to you. Or you may hear about whatever these people were doing through somebody telling you. I feel like right now is a good time to invest all of your time and energy into yourself and into the healing part, because you are about to move on to something that's really great. Yes, use your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. That's kind of what I get. Whoever confesses something to you, I don't know if this is going to be about somebody else. Like this could be somebody confessing something to you about somebody else's relationship. Like, I don't know what that would have, why anybody would do that, but somebody may confess something to you and whatever they say will be like a red flag. And then you'll just have to be aware of that. Yeah. Like it's like you're not going to be secluded though. So it's not really hermit mode. I feel like it's going to be 6 weeks of like a cocoon where you're eating, you're digesting all of these nutrients that are going to help you turn into a butterfly. I feel like that's what's happening. I also feel like you could be getting freed from a narcissistic relationship. This could have been a family member, somebody that was too full of themselves. And this person, they could end up moving, or you could end up moving. This talks about change of residence, moving in with your partner. This is what could have pissed this narcissist off. I also feel like whatever you create within this next 6-week period is going to set the energy and the tone for probably the rest of your career. That's why I was saying about looking in your birth chart and your ascending signs and knowing what that is, because I feel like you are in transit to your north node right now. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we had water sign and fire sign that came out. There could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, a Scorpio Aquarius, like a Scorpio and an Aquarius that are together. And then there could be a Sagittarius and a Scorpio that are together for some of you guys. Yeah, vacation. You will be traveling soon. That's what I was getting, was that you would be possibly traveling. So vacation. Yay. We vote yes for that. I do feel like your timing is really good. You're going to be getting some type of confirmation. So keep saying your affirmations. Whatever you're doing to clear your energy, it's working. Because I feel like this vacation energy is coming in. 444. All right. See, that totally makes sense that you're this way. Knowing that you're a Virgo now, that absolutely makes sense why you were so in the upright. Virgos are very, very innocent. Yeah, you may have some physical intimacy on this vacation. You may end up taking your person on a little vacation. I mean, and vacation, it could be like traveling, but it doesn't have to be. It could be taking somebody for a day, you know, for a date. But I would work on, you know, figure out which projects are the most important to you, okay, by using your intuition, then prioritize those. Yes, the salt scrub is perfect. Okay, good. Good. Oh, you're going to Burbank next month. I have no idea where that is, to be honest. But yeah, that's the vacation energy. So yes. Okay, so your salt scrubs are working. It would be interesting to see if it's a Mercury retrograde when you end up traveling, because it might be, which could cause a couple of issues because it's Mercury retrograde, but it causes issues for everybody. Yeah, I feel a lot of good things are coming to you right now. This is definitely your season. It's definitely your time to shine. I also feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling like you could maybe be getting somebody pregnant. Whoa. So beware of that. I don't know if you had your tubes tied or anything like that, because this would be like a definite reversal of that shit. And I know that that can happen, but I am seeing that it's possible. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Yeah, I was picking up on an air sign, but this is definitely an air sign that's associated with one of these liar face people. Oh my God, yo, pregnancy. Okay, that's just straight up warning you that you could end up getting somebody pregnant, or I just saw the other version, because it's like it always comes through so many different ways that I can see it. This pregnancy could very much be coming up with an idea. You get, like how I was saying, you birthing forth a new world. This pregnancy could be that new world. And I feel like it has something to do with the frequency. I don't know why, but I was getting frequency. I feel like whoever you're with is very compatible for you. Commitment, things are getting serious. So yeah, this whatever you bring forth at this time, you're going to commit to. And I feel like it could be a project that other people get involved in. It could be an idea, or it could be a frequency or a beat or something like that you create. Other people are going to really want to be committed to. You may feel like at the time where you're creating this, that this could be a gamble. Like, am I wasting my time? This is not a gamble. That you're like, your higher self knows that you're not actually gambling. So you may be surrounded at some point with people that have addiction or gambling problems or bad finances, but I do feel like you are very good with money. Like, you've just had to learn to be good with money is what I'm getting. And so you may witness some of this, you know, addiction, gambling. Give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. And this is the part of like, see how that plant's growing. This is why this is a period of growth and healing for you, where you're cocooning in and becoming your master self, like your highest vibrational self. Open up your heart. You may like, I'm getting that there's going to be some type of this energy trying to taunt you, haunt you, shake its ass in your face or some shit like that. And you're just being guided to walk away from that. Like, just to ignore it. Same thing with the addiction energy, because I don't really feel like you suffer from addiction. And then there could be an earth sign. So we had earth, fire, and air. Earth, fire, air, and water. That's all of the signs. So there could, so yeah, you could be the Virgo. There could be a Capricorn and a Taurus energy that you end up linking up with. I do feel a lot of earth energy and like bringing forth whatever you plant right now is going to grow it a lot. It's going to grow a lot. And so I don't feel like people are aware of what the energy is doing right now. But now that you know this, you're going to be able to actually utilize the energies to create, just kind of like how Lady Gaga wanted to use abracadabra to put a spell on people or make herself popular again or whatever. You're going to be creating something that has to do with frequency, sound, and it's going to be awesome. And it's going to actually do what she intended to do. Hers was almost in a manipulative, negative way. Yours is going to actually be to enlighten people and to bring them closer to the Most High. I mean, you may not even talk about God, but it's just the frequency that you use in the music that is going to help. So we started with justice today. The magician. Remember that you have this magician power. The sun shining a light down on all of this. Then the King of Pentacles. This is a deal maker, somebody that supports you financially. The strength, and then the judgment. Because you are here to save the world. You're here to change the world through changing your own world and changing yourself. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is protections. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is money. Then you've got this, which is the Six of Wands. This is, fame and public recognition. And you have the energy of the Empress, which is a lot about material comfort, being happy. And if you are not the Empress energy, you are with an Empress. And then the Star, I have to cover up pretty much almost everything on that card, but the Star is your star qualities. You are going to receive a good message, like good news. And sometimes when news comes in, it seems like, oh, okay, well, that was really bad news, but it ends up creating something good. So you could receive something that could sound like bad news, but it's actually positive for you. Now, somebody is getting divorced or separated or some shit like that. There was somebody that was making up lies. They were definitely in this self-preservation energy. They were being tested. Their next stop is prison. No joke, because they lied. They lied to the wrong people. They lied to people that look into shit, like police officers and stuff. And so that's dumb. And they were all doing this because they wanted to affect what you do for work. They're jealous. Jelly, jelly, jelly. And the Two of Cups in the reverse, that's a love offer from the universe being revoked. They're going to have to flee. These people are going to have to run. And then they're going to have so much opposition with this Five of Wands in the reverse. It's crazy. The Lovers in the reverse, almost never see that come out. And that's these people's infidelity. Like, good God. Good God. These people sleep with so many other people. It's crazy. That's crazy because anytime you sleep with somebody, there's a cord that attaches and then that person can access your energy. Like, that's insane. So we also had the Six of Pentacles, big breadcrumbing energy there. These people thought that you were a fool. They literally thought that you were a fool. They involved a younger energy. This is why God's coming down so hard on these people. They were trying to send in some type of weird love offer and this could very well be somebody trying to send somebody in, like they want to just take you down. They're just jealous. Even this card, the 10 of Cups, talks about their jealousy. And then the Page of Cups, this is some type of phony offer. So beware, somebody's going to try to make a breadcrumbing phony ass offer. Okay, so what I do is I call upon Archangel Michael, and then I go, Archangel Michael, will you cut the cords and remove all of the roots with me and whoever? So I pray that that happens right now. Wow, that literally just happened. Wow. The Hermit. These people were not willing to go within, and they literally like are not taking, they're getting advice from other people to stop messing with you, but they're not listening to it, and that's crazy. And they don't even have the strength to fight for their own point of view. Like their voice is dead. And where you speak life into things, these people were trying to speak death into stuff, and that's exactly what they're going to get. You were dealing with some type of emperor bully. I feel like there was some type of masculine that wanted to take your feminine, Kels. I really feel like there is some weird ass because you are with the divine feminine. That's why the Empress and you have divine feminine energy within you. That's why you're going to bring forth this new pregnancy creation. It's like when the world gives birth. These people are in the 10 of Swords. That's what they get because that's what they tried to do. I mean, the devil was always going to 10 of Swords them. That devil was never going to do anything other than the 10 of Swords, so I don't know what they were thinking. But they're in the 5 of Pentacles, and this is like, feels kind of like the energy that I read a few days ago or a week ago, whenever it was around the 1st, and somebody was trying to utilize your energy to make rent. Like, this person's homeless now. And not only that, they have this military person who, you have somebody in the military, because I do feel like you're a part of some type of MK Ultra or something. So you're an asset. Your life is hundreds of thousands of dollars that have been invested into it, into studying you. And it's because you have an otherworldly aspect, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if your mother's unknowingly or knowingly had you in some type of research thing when you were a child. Like I really felt that. But you are being protected from all of this. And that's why you may never hear about it, but you're hearing about it now, so that you know that there is something that's being done with it, that you will get justice, because that was the first card. These people, their priorities are so out of balance. They're still not understanding that the reason that they're suffering so badly is because they came for you. Oh my God, that is so horrible. Wow. Jeez, that's so bad. I'm so glad that you were not kidnapped, though. See, you never know. Like, when you're a starseed child, I read for somebody one time who had like literally a group of people trying to take this person's child. Like, I had to help them get protection and stuff. Like, it was a very long time ago. But yeah, when people find out that the type of mission that you have and what your energy is, they'll try to steal your baby or steal you as a baby. And it's completely freaky. I literally read for a lady that had a star child, and these people were trying to take her child away from her. And I was like, these people are not humans. Like, you need to get away from these, whatever those people were. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, so let's see what time oh my gosh, we're at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, we're going to do the names today. So, of course, these things all stick together. So the names, we're never name shaming anybody. We're just pulling names out of a bin. And then some of the names could be people that you know or people that you're going to meet, especially while traveling. Just make sure that you stay prayed up, Kels the Ghost. Make sure you stay prayed up, for your trip and everything like that. All right. We've got Jacob, a hare, Paul, Saul, Connor, Anna, Elizabeth, Lizzie, or Beyonce. Travis or Tyson, Taylor, Miles, Ridge, Rodrigo, Penny, Leonardo, Lewis, Philippe or Philip, Jackie, Hannah, Halsey, Haley, Halsey, Keith, Bobby, Monique, Anthony, Antony, Juarez, Hector, Allen, Benedict, Omar. Oh, so whoever these people were to you that were lying about you, they're pissed off right now. Like they might literally be going to jail right this second. Omar, Darren, Hoyt. I can feel them I just feel so heated, like they're pissed. So we had Darren, Omar, Benedict, Hector, Juarez, Hoyt, Penny, Ridge, Rodrigo, Miles, Allen, Anthony, Antony, Monique, Bobby, Keith, Haley, Halsey, Hannah, Philippe or Philip, Jackie, Lewis, Leonardo, Taylor, Travis or Tyson, Beyonce, Elizabeth or Lizzie, Anna, Connor, Paul, Saul, Jacob, and Easton. I don't think I said Easton the first time. Okay, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here with me today. I wish all of you a happy, you knew 16 names. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See, I never know how dead on the names are, but like that is wild. That makes me so happy, you guys. Okay, know that God loves you. Know that I love you. Please like the video. It really helps. Please share it if you feel compelled to. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified of every time that I go live. And yeah, thank you guys for being here with me today. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm so excited for your guys' future. It's going to be so much easier without these people like lingering, because that's just what they were doing. They didn't have the power to really affect you. And I think that the biggest thing about this message is you guys knowing that is that they like people can try, but all they're going to do is fuck around and find out that you're protected. So, all right, know that God loves you. Know that I love you guys. I'm giving you air hugs and lots of support. Okay. Peace be with you until the next reading. You're so welcome. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye.